Yeah, so 8.2, substitution and elimination, which is algebraic, not graphic. So let's share the desktop. Okay, 8.2, solving by substitutions or elimination. Okay, good. So, let's do the substitution first. Substitution. Okay. So the goal, let's talk about the goal, is to substitute so that we have one equation with one variable. So that is the goal. Because I can't have one equations with two variables. I can't really solve it. Okay. Now, how to do it? What's the easiest way? Solve for the variable with coefficient 1 or -1 if necessary. So if we're solving for a variable, we're looking for the one with coefficient 1 or -1. Sometimes we don't have to solve either, like this. Okay, so for example, solve using substitution. All right. Equation 1, y is equal to 6 minus 2x. Okay, this is equation 1. And then 3x plus 4y is equal to 4. So this is equation 2. Yeah. So y is 6 minus 2x, equation 1. Now, how are we going to solve y equals to 6 minus 2x? You can't, because you have two variables. Right? Now, how are we going to solve 3x plus 4y equals to 4? You can't, because you have one equation here and two variables. So what we will do is we want to substitute. Do I have a y solve for x? Yes. So let's substitute. So substitute y equals to 6 minus 2x to equation 2. Yeah. Now get used to labeling your equation. Later on we will do 3 by 3 in Math 125. Yeah. So anything needs to be labeled. Everything needs to be labeled. So what do I mean by substitute y equals to 6 minus 2x to equation 2? Whenever we see y, we replace y by 6 minus 2x. So this is what's going to happen. 3x plus 4y. But instead of writing y, what are we writing in place of y? It's supposed to be 3x plus 4y, right? So it's supposed to be 3x plus 4 times 6 minus 2x is equal to 4. So what we did here is simply replacing y by 6 minus 2x. This is the substitution. Now, can we solve this? Well, yes, of course. How do you solve this? Three x plus what? 4 times 6, which is 24 minus 8x is equal to 4. And then you say, yeah, I could solve this. All right. So what is 3x minus 8x? negative 5x plus 24, or 24 minus 5x is equal to 4. Good. And then what? Subtract 24 from both sides. Yes. Good. So we have negative 5x is equal to negative 20. Yes. And then divide both sides by negative 5. Okay. So what is x equal to? 4. Okay. Are we done? No, we have to find y. Remember, the solution is an ordered pair, right? X comma y. Now, how do I find y? Yes, so substitute, you're right, x is equal to 4 to equation, let's see, which one's easier, 1 or 2? You could choose either one, but which one is easier? Equation 1, okay. So can you do equation 2? Yes, but it's harder, it's longer. But can you get an answer? Yeah, it will be the same. So y is equal to 6 minus 2 times what? 4. So y is equal to 6 minus 8. What is 6 minus 8? Negative 2. Yes. So the solution is 4 comma negative 2. All right. Yes. Any equation. Yeah. So if you substitute it, but it will be harder. So 3 times 4 plus 4y is equal to 4. So 12 plus 4y is equal to 4. What happens here? Subtract 12 both sides. So 4y is equal to negative 8. What is y? Negative 2. But it's a little bit more difficult. But you'll get the same answer. Yeah? So choose the easy one. Yeah, look at which one's the easy one and then substitute. But yeah, you could practically substitute it to either equation 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. Easy? Okay. Now, this is substitution method. So basically, we replace y by 6 minus 2x. But I need to know what y is first. Yeah? Okay, so number 2. Let's see here, number 2. Let's just choose from the book. Okay, so let's see here. M minus 2n is equal to 16. 4m plus n is equal to 1. So I'm going to call this equation 1, equation 2. Okay. Equation 1 and equation 2. All right. Now, do I have any variable solved already for me? Like equation 1 here, the y is solved already. Okay. Y by itself. Here, do I have anything by itself? Do I have any variable solved for me already? No. So I have to solve. Yeah. So which one should I choose? Which variable should I choose to solve, which makes it easier? What do you think? I will choose variable with coefficient 1 or negative 1. So let's see here. Which one has coefficient 1? M here or N here? So M, you could solve for M in equation 1 or N in equation 2. Don't solve for n here in equation 1 or don't solve for m here in equation 2. Yeah, so choose the variables with equation coefficient 1. So solve for which one do you want? So solve for m in equation 1, okay, or n in equation 2. Yeah, in equation 1. Okay, so how do I solve for m in equation 1? What do I do? How do I solve for m here in equation 1? You add 2n. So m is equal to 2n plus 16. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. So you're adding 2n to both sides. So m is 2n plus 16. Okay. Now we will call this equation 3. So equation 3 is actually equivalent to equation 1. We will use equation 3 later on. Yeah, but they're actually equivalent, no difference. Okay. Then what do you do? Substitute m is equal to 2n plus 16 to equation, which equation? 2. Can I do it to equation 1? No, because equation 3 comes from equation 1. Yeah. So here I have to do substitute equation 3 to equation 2, not equation 1. Okay? So the equation 3 and 1, what happens? They're the same. They're equivalent. Yeah. Okay, so I use this arrow. It means therefore. After you substitute, what do you have? That's it. So 4m. I'm not going to write m here. What am I going to write? Yes, with parentheses. You're right. 4m. So 4 times 2n plus 16 instead of m, in lieu of m. Yeah. Plus n is equal to 1. Yes. So 8n plus 64 plus n is equal to 1. So 9n plus 64 is equal to 1. And then what? Subtract 64 from both sides. Okay, I don't have space now. I have to do it on the other side. Yeah. So I'm waiting if you guys finish. Yeah. Are you done? Okay. So what's 9n? Yes, so next one is 9n is equal to negative 63. So what is n? Negative 7. Good. Now, solve for n. How do I solve for n? Substitute n equals negative 7 to equation 3. 3 is the easiest one. 3 and 1 are equivalent, but 3, you know, it's already solved for n. So m is equal to 2 times negative 7 plus 16. Is it 2n plus 16? Yeah. So what is this? Negative 14 plus 16, or you could write negative 14 plus 16. What is negative 14 plus 16? 2. Alright, how do I write my order pair? Which one goes first? 2, comma, negative 7. So it follows the alphabetical order. M, comma, N, A, comma, B, R, comma, S. Yeah. Okay, can you guys try this? Number 3. To solve using substitution. 2x plus 2y is equal to 2. And then 3x minus y is equal to 1. Okay. And then number 4, I'll just do it here. 3x minus 4y is equal to 5. And then 2x minus y is equal to 1. Alright, so you have to label this, right? Equation 1, the label doesn't come on the problem. Equation 2. So equation 1, equation 2. Okay, so try it really quick. So both 3 and 4 have one solution, but I think they're fractions. Yeah. Who is here today? Daisy here? James, Jennifer? Were you absent yesterday? Manuela is here? No? What happened to her? Does anybody see Manuela? No? Okay. Celine, absent today? Sylvester, were you here yesterday? Henry is absent both days. Jennifer Munoz, were you here yesterday? So Jennifer, this is your test. What else here is missing? Jennifer, Georgia, your test. All right. Is Hema here? No. Yesterday she was here, right? Yeah, I remember. All right. Okay, good. So are you done? Let me see. So you're solving for what? What number 3? Yeah. So y is equal to 3x minus 1? No, it's negative 1. I have to do so negative y is equal to negative 3x. What's the answer? Y is so y is simply that minus 1. Well, you're adding the 0. Why don't you write down y? Because otherwise we don't want to see your notes. So you're solving for y. See, it's yourself to x direction, correct? So that's why you have to solve for coefficient 1 or negative 1. We'll make it easier. Otherwise, we see this right away. Are you done? I think that's correct. 1 is 1 and negative 1 is good. Let me see. You guys probably not choose the correct problem. What was the problem that I wrote? 3x minus 4y is equal to 5, so x minus y. The answer should be negative 1/5 and negative 7/6. So check it. I don't think that's correct. You done? Yeah, I think that's correct. How about you? You done? Thank you. I don't know. What about number 3? What was simple begin? Have someone have? Yeah. Yeah. How about you? Okay. This one's connected on this one.
Oh, yeah.
So are you guys done here? What's the answer for number 3? What the answer on that? Okay. How about the answer for number 4? Negative 1 6 on. Alright, so let's discuss these. Yeah. This one, you need to be able to do it. When I see you in Math 125 later on, you should just do it like really easily. Yeah, this is important. Okay? Whatever class, math class, you will see this. Geometry, statistics, whatever. Sometimes you need to do 2 by 2. So you need to be able to do it. Now, number 3, what would you do? Solve for, I could divide everything here by 2 if I want, or I could solve for y in equation 2. Yeah? So solve for y in equation 2. Okay, how do I solve for y in equation 2? What do I do? You could bring the y to the right and bring the 1 to the left, but anyhow, we subtract 3x, right? So negative y is equal to negative 3x plus 1. So if you want to bring the 3x to the other side, then remember, it is not y. It is negative y. Look, I have negative y here. Yeah. How do I solve for y then? Divide everything by negative 1. So when I divide this by negative 1, what do I have? Y is equal to 3x minus 1. Alright, so I'm going to call this equation 3 because I will use it later. Yeah? Y is 3x minus 1. Good. Equation 3. Now, what do I do to y equals to 3x minus 1? We substitute. So substitute it. Y is 3x minus 1 to which equation? Equation 1. How come I don't substitute these to equation 2? They're the same one. Yeah, so we don't substitute to equation 2. We have to do it to the other equation. So let's see, what do we have now? 2x plus 2 times 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. So this is 2x plus 2y, but I'm not writing y. I'm writing 3x minus 1 for y. To replace y, I'm replacing y by 3x minus 1. Then we distribute as usual. So 2x plus 6x minus 2 is equal to 2. Yeah. So what is this? 8x minus 2 is equal to 2. And then you add 2 to both sides. So we add 2 to both sides. So 8x is equal to 4. So x is equal to half. So divide by 8 both sides. What is 4 over 8? Half. Yes. Good. Yeah. Are we done? No, solve for y. How do I solve for y? So substitute x equals to half to equation 3. So usually we substitute it to equation 3. That's the easiest way. So what do we have here? Y is equal to 3 times half minus 1. What is 3 times half? What is 3 times half? 3 over 2? Yes. What is 1? How do I subtract 3 over 2 minus 1? Yes, LCD 2. So 2 over 2. So y is equal to half. All right. So what's my solution? X is half, y is half. Yes. Yes. But sometimes in Math Excel ask you for fraction. Yeah. So it's half comma half. On the test, yeah, you can put 0.5, 0.5. Good. Doable? Okay, which part is hard on this? No? Everybody is doing it correct? Yeah? Okay. Now let me move this. Because I probably need the space. Okay. Now, number 4. What do you think we should do? Solve for y in equation 2. Let's just say I don't want to solve for y. I want to solve for x in equation 1. So don't do this. You should see it's a little difficult. So let's just say I want to solve for x in equation 1. So don't write this down. Okay. Look what happened. So 3x is equal to 4y plus 5. Then how do I solve for x? Divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. So x is equal to 4y over 3 plus 5 over 3. So if what happens if the coefficient is not 1 or negative 1, what do you have here? You have fractions. Yeah, right away you have fractions. So that's why we usually don't do this. We usually choose the coefficient 1 or negative 1. Yeah. But sometimes if there is no coefficient 1, then you have to do it. Or you can use a different method. But I'm just saying that if you choose coefficient 1 or negative 1, it will be a lot easier. Look at this, you have fractions here. Yeah. So that's why we choose coefficients 1 or negative 1. Good. Can you finish it? Yes, but is it a little bit difficult? Yes, it is. But yeah, if you did everything correctly, we should end up with the same answer. Yeah? Okay. So solve for x in equation 1. So what do we do now? Oh, solve for, sorry. What are we solving for? Y. In equation 2. Yes. So I'm looking at this y. Yeah. So what do I have? Negative y is equal to negative 2x plus 1, right? So what is y equals to? Yes, so y is equal to 2x minus 1. And this is what we call equation 3. All right. Questions? So far so good? Everybody okay? All right. So y is 2x minus 1. What do I do to my y? Yeah, so substitute y is equal to 2x minus 1 to equation 1? Okay. So what do I have now? 3x. So x still stay x minus 4 for what? For y, which is 2x minus 1 is equal to 5. So this is where we do the replacement. This is supposed to be 4y. Yeah. So 3x minus 8x plus 4 is equal to 5. All right. So negative 5x plus 4 is equal to 5. So what do I do now? Subtract 4 both sides. All right. So negative 5x is equal to 1. And then divide both sides by negative 5. So x is equal to negative 1 over 5. All right. Aha, almost done. How about the y? Substitute x is equal to negative 1 over 5 to which equation? 3, yes. So when we substitute, we have y is equal to 2 times negative 1 over 5 minus 1. So y is, what is this? Negative 2 over 5 minus what? 5 over 5. So y is negative 7 over 5. All right. So what is x and y? Negative 1/5, comma, negative 7/5. Yes. Doable? Yes? Okay. Now, let's do 2 more. And this is different just because there's probably not special case. Remember, we have how many cases when we graph? 3 cases. So these are all case 1, right? If we graph this, the lines will intersect. It has 1 solution. What are the other cases? The other cases, do you remember? Parallel and overlap. So let's see how it happens in algebra. How can you tell in algebra if they're parallel or they're overlap? Yeah, so let's do 2 more. 5, let's see. So t is equal to 4 minus 2s. T plus 2s is equal to 6. So this is not 25, this is 2s. Alright, so show me how you can do it. Actually, let's do 1 more. So number 6. A minus 2b is equal to 3. 3a is 6b plus 9. All right. And then number 7. Let's see. 5x plus 6y is equal to 14. Negative 3y plus x is equal to 7. So label each one of the equations. Okay. So don't take too long. All right. By the way, you guys, this is ELAC is different from high school. Yeah. In high school, everybody passes, right? Or even if you're if you have a D, you still have a B. Suppose you're a junior, you become a senior, etc. Right? At ELAC, if you don't pass the class and your friends pass, they will just move on while you have to retake the class. So it's different from high school. Yeah. ELAC is more like in between high school and college. In college, you will not have SI, probably. Nobody cares. The professor doesn't care if you come or not. as long as you do well in class. So I don't know, it can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing, right? And then he doesn't care you text, or he or she doesn't care you want to text, you want to do your work, you don't want to do your work. And usually in university, homework is optional. So recommended problems to do, number 1, number 3, number 7, whatever. But you still have to do those, yeah. And then they only have maybe 2 midterms and 1 final. That's it, yeah. So it's a minimal grading for the teacher, yeah. So ELOC is like in between high school and college and university, yeah. But if you don't pass the class, you have to repeat the class. So D, you have to repeat. Yeah. Does everybody know that? Yeah. And if somebody else get a C, B, or A, they will move on. So it's not like you could stay on the same level all the time. Some people, when they pass, they move on. Okay? All right. So it's a little different. Yeah. So this weekend, I'm going to calculate your grade and your average. So I'm going to download your homework scores, yeah, and your quiz and everything else, and I'll let you know your average next Tuesday. So today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. So next week's Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. Are we done? What's the answer for number 5? What do you think? What's the answer for number 5? Do you have an answer for number 5? Okay, I'll wait a little bit. Okay. But this class is good, so I'm not too worried about this class. Yeah. What's the answer for number 5? Yeah. Yeah, 3 times, right? Oh, you mean in-class quizzes? No. No, the online quizzes? Yeah, you have 3 times. Yeah. Should I reopen them? When? When until when? So let's see. So if I reopen them today, would you be able to do them, turn them in by Sunday? You want me to reopen them? So you can retake them? How many quizzes did I assign so far anyway? Yeah, no, more, right? 3 or 4? Okay, so I will reopen them, and then, can I just say Sunday 12 noon, because I want to download the scores. Yeah, so the quizzes that I reopen, they will be due on Sunday 12 noon. Okay. So I will reopen them. Okay, why don't you work on it? I'll do it now. I'll reopen the quizzes now. It doesn't take long to reopen. Oh, so let me stop sharing first. Stop sharing. Okay, so let me reopen the quizzes now. Okay, so you guys are working on those 3 problems, correct? Okay. Otherwise, I don't remember. So Sunday noon, yeah? That's Excel. All right. So it's Math 115. Quizzes. So which ones were due? Oh, how about the integer and fraction? You should take it too. Yeah? The integer and fraction? You have to take it without calculator, because we have to do one in class also. Yeah? So the integer and fraction quiz, you have to do those also. Okay? So the quizzes that were due was quiz 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4. What else? The integer and fraction, and 3135, 3637, right? Okay, let me see. So 4142, no? And then, oh, how come I don't have 8 here? I don't have quiz for chapter 8. Okay, so when do you want it to be due? This Sunday? So the 18th, and I'm going to set it to 12 noon, okay? Not 11:59 p.m., but 12 noon. Yeah? So the quiz is 12 noon. Okay, good. Okay, good. Work on it still. Yeah? So I changed the due dates already to 12 noon. Okay, so should we work on it now? It's 9:50. Yeah. So let's do this. Okay, what to do? For number 5, what am I supposed to do? What is it? So do we need to solve or no? No. Equation 1, P is already solved. So substitute P equals to 4 minus 2S to equation 2. Okay. So what do you have here when I substitute? 4 minus 2S, this is what I substitute, right? That's your P. Plus 2S is equal to 6. So what is 4 minus 2S plus 2S? 4 is equal to 6. So is it true? Then what? No solution. Yeah, because you can't find P here. Whatever P or S we use, it will give us no solution. So which case is this? Do you remember which case has no solution? Parallel line. So if you graph those two lines, these two will be parallel. So no solution. Yeah? Okay. Good. Is that what you got? Yeah. But you have to state there's no solution. You can't just say 4 equals 6, and then I'm going to write this as false. Yeah, false statement. And then no solution. You can't just say 4 equals to 6 and then leave it blank. You have to state clearly it's no solution. Okay, because otherwise people will ask you what's the solution, what does 4 equals 6 mean? Okay. Good. Now number 6, what am I supposed to do here for number 6? Tell me. Solve for A in, okay. Or if you do it in equation 2, you can divide by 3 also. Right? So solve for A in equation 1. So what do I have? A is equal to 2B plus 3. And we will call this equation 3. Yes. So substitute A is equal to 2B plus 3 to equation 2. Alright. So 3A, what is A? 2B plus 3 is 6B plus 9. Isn't it? Okay. What is this? 6B plus 9 is equal to 6B plus 9. What is this then? What do you want to do now? 6B plus 9 equals to 6B plus 9. Is it true? Yes, this is true. This is actually an identity. Right? So what does it mean if this is a true statement? So no matter what B is, it will be a true statement. Yeah? So which case is this? The one that overlaps? Okay, so this is the one that overlaps, right? So what is the solution? Yeah, I know it's infinitely many, but can you mention the solution? Yeah, it is infinitely many. So remember, last time, this is our graph. Can I say that this is my solution? No. So how do I say my solution here? What is it? 6B plus 9? No. So just say this is your overlapping line. Okay, where are my solutions? Located here? Where? Where is my solution? Every point on this line only. Yes, we have infinitely many, but it doesn't mean everything is my solution, right? So you have to say it's all the points on this line. So solution is, this is the way we write it, all order paired, right? On the line. Well, which equation do you want to use? The first one or the second one? Same thing. On the line, a minus 2b is equal to 3. So how do I say it in set builder? Remember, we talked about this yesterday. So it is what? A comma b such that a minus 2b is equal to 3. So this is what I'm expecting you to be able to write. This part here. Yeah? So is it clear that it has infinitely many solutions, but not all the points are solutions? So which points are the solutions? The ones on the line only, not the other ones. Yes? Okay, so you can't just say infinitely many solution and then I ask you what is the solution. You can't just say that. You have to clearly state the solution is all order pair on the line. Maybe I should put the line. A minus 2b is equal to 3. How come I use the first equation? Can I use the second equation? Yes. Right? What happened to the first and the second equation? They're equal. They're the same line, remember? So you could use either equation 1 here or equation 2. Yeah, they're exactly the same equation. Yes, no? You guys look tired. Or bored, no? Is it too easy? Or what? Okay. So tomorrow we have a quiz. Or actually on Thursday. Yeah, because I want to finish elimination and then we have a quiz. In class. Yeah. All right. Good. So 7. Did anybody finish 7? What was the answer? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So let's see. How do we do 7? Solve for which one? X in equation 2. Yeah. And we know why we choose X, right? Why? So the coefficient is 1 or negative 1. Otherwise, it's harder because you have fractions. Yeah? Cool. So when I solve for X, what do I have? X is 3y plus 7. And we will call this equation 3. Good. Okay. Then what? Substitute X equals to 3y plus 7 to equation 2? 1? 1. Yes. That's right. So 5x, so I'm replacing x by 3y plus 7. Yes. Plus 6y is equal to 14. What next? 15y plus 35 plus 6y is equal to 14. Yeah. So 15y plus 6y? 21y plus 35 is equal to 14. And then subtract 35 from both sides. So 21y is negative 21. So y is equal to negative 1. Yes. Good. All right. What now? Yes. So substitute y equals -1 to equation 3. Okay, so x is equal to 3 times -1 plus 7. So x is -3 plus 7, which is 4. Then done. So this is case 1 again. So what is the solution? 4, -7. All right. Yes, easy? Okay, good. All right, so now let's do elimination. This is substitution. Yeah. Okay, so let's do elimination now. So elimination, you could have any coefficient. Yeah. So usually, if there is no variable with coefficient 1 or -1, we use elimination. Easier. Okay. So B, are you done? Yeah. So B, elimination method. Right. So B, elimination method. Okay. So for elimination method, let's talk about the goal first. The goal is to eliminate one variable by adding two equations. So that's the goal. So when you add two equations, you want one variable to disappear, to be eliminated. Yeah. So what's really important here is the LCM of the coefficient of the variable which we want to eliminate. So least common multiple, LCM is least common multiple. Okay, so the other thing that is really important is this coefficients must have opposite signs. The coefficient of the variable to be eliminated must have opposite signs. All right. So LCM, this is least common multiple. So two important things. Yeah. All right. So let's do an easy one first. So for example, solve using elimination. Now some people will ask me, do I have to know both? Yes, you do. Yeah, you have to know both elimination and substitution. They're very important. Yeah, it's not that you could pick and choose, pick one and choose one. No, you have to know both. All right, so for example, what if I have this? Let's see. We have to do 3 examples here. X plus 3y is equal to 7. And then negative x plus 4y is equal to 7 also. So call this equation 1, call this equation 2. By the way, when I name my equation, I don't do this. For example, why do I need these 3 dots here? Why can't I just do this? Look at this. What happens when you see this? Oh, we might be mistaken that this is a multiplication. That's why I always put these 3 dots. Yeah, when I label my equations, I never just put 1 because I'm afraid, oh, I will have a mistake, and then I will multiply. Yeah, so 3 dots. Now, let's see here. If I add, do I cancel a variable? Well, yes. So, how do you know? Well, the signs are opposites. Exactly the opposite. Yeah. So, what variable do I cancel here? X. So, what is this then? 7y is 14. Y is 2. Yes. How do we solve for x? We substitute. Yeah. So elimination, we eliminate one variable and then substitute. Yeah. So substitute y is equal to 2 to equation 1. Okay. Good. So when we substitute, what do we have? 2 plus, no. I made a mistake. What am I supposed to write? X plus 3 times 2 is 7. So x plus 6 is 7. Okay. Then how do I solve for x? Okay, subtract 6. So x is equal to 1. Okay. Good. So my solution is 1,6. Okay, so this is easy. Yeah. Why? Because I already have the exact same coefficients which are opposites. Yeah. Yeah, in order pair. Yeah. Good. Now, what about if I have something like this? Number 2. 5x minus 3y is 24. And then 3x plus 5y is 28. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Okay, so what do you guys think? All right. If we add, do we cancel a variable? So if I just add these, will I cancel a variable? No. So I can't just add, right? I have to find the least common multiple and then add. Yeah. So now decide which variable do I want to cancel. Y or x, doesn't matter. Yeah. Y has already opposite signs. X, but you can multiply by a negative number. So we want, what do we decide? Eliminate x or y? Eliminate x? Okay, so eliminate x. Okay. Well, then we have to find the least common multiple. So I'm looking at these two. What is the least common multiple? 15x. So I want 15x on the first equation, and I want negative 15x on my second equation. Is it? So if I have 15x here and negative 15x here, then when I add, one of them will cancel. How do I get 15x here? Multiply everything by 3. So yes. So equation 1, I will multiply by 3. This is how I usually write it. I hope it's not confusing. So why do I want to multiply by 3? Well, because I need 15x. Yeah. So equation 1, I multiply by 3. So what do we have when we multiply by 3 here? 15x minus 9y is equal to 72. So that's when we multiply by 3. Right? Equation 2. What do? I need negative 15x here. Multiply by negative 5. Okay. So what we will do to equation 2 is multiply everything by -5. Let's see, what do we have? Negative 15x. And then here I need to multiply by -5. Minus 25y is equal to minus 140. Alright. So you think we can add now? Yes. Do we cancel a variable? Yeah. So then we can add. Yeah. What is this? Negative 34y is negative 68? Okay. So divide both sides by negative 34. So what is y? 2. Okay, good. How do I solve for x? Substitute, yes. So done. Substitute y equals to 2 to equation either 1 or 2, my original equation. 1? Okay. Can we do 2? Yes, also. So 5x minus 3 times 2 is 24. So 5x minus 6 is 24. And then what? You add 6 to both sides. 5x is equal to 30. So what is x? 6. Okay. What's my solution? 6, 6. Yeah. Okay, so which method do you want? You like this? Okay. Then, but you have to know both. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Any questions? So we will continue tomorrow. I think we should have a quiz tomorrow, after we're done with elimination method. Yeah. So we will be done with elimination method in the middle tomorrow. So we should have a quiz on 8.2 tomorrow. Yeah. If we don't, then probably Thursday. But I'm hoping we can do it tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow or Thursday. Only 2 questions. Just usual short one. 2 questions only. All right. Okay. So I will see you tomorrow. Let me close the recording. Okay, guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Study the substitution. Okay, start the homework. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we are not done with elimination. We will continue tomorrow. Okay.